Good evening, my name is Ashley Brooks and this is my persuasive speech. Tonight I will be talking about fast food and America's addiction to cheap, easy, and greasy food. Also, what effect that they have on our body. America has been nicknamed the fast food nation with 160,000 fast food restaurants in America and 50 million Americans served daily. It's no wonder where we got our name. Americans flock to fast food due to our fast-paced world and 15-hour workdays. But as the obesity climbs to an alarming rate, it may be time to change. We all know that fast food isn't good for us, but why do we continue to choose this option over all others? In my speech today, I'm going to tell you exactly how bad it really is, and hopefully I can persuade you to make healthier choices for yourselves and your families. So what is fast food? It's called fast food for a reason. Most of the meals you get aren't actually even cooked. Many are unwrapped from their frozen containers and thrown into a dirty microwave to then be wrapped and thrown in a paper bag for you to take on your way. Webster's dictionary defines fast food as of relating to or specializing in food that can be prepared and served quickly, designed for ready availability, use, or consumption, with little to no consideration given to quality or significance. Fast food is pretty much any place that has a drive-thru, and you can expect that the food coming out of that window is high in calorie, low in nutrition, and packed full with artificial flavors and preservatives. A preservative is a substance that is added to products such as food, pharmaceuticals, and beverages to prevent decomposition by microbial growth or by undesirable chemical changes. In general, chemical preservation entails adding chemical compounds to the product. So who and why do people eat fast food? Well, 44% of Americans admit to eating fast food once a week, and 14% say they eat fast food 3 to more times a week. So what's the appeal? Is it because it's cheap or because it's easier than cooking at home? According to the FDA, the American diet should consist of 2,000 calories with the recommended amount of fat calories not exceeding 500. The recommended amount of fat intake is 56 grams and the recommended amount of saturated fat intake is 16 or less. Carbohydrate intake should not exceed 100 grams per day. So you wake up in the morning and you are in a rush to get the kids to school and make it to work on time. So you grab a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle from the drive-thru window of McDonald's before rushing to work. Well, you just started off your day with 550 calories and 11 grams of saturated fat. You sit behind a desk for a few hours and then lunchtime rolls around and the rumbling starts. You only have 30 minutes for lunch and you were too busy last night to make one for yourself. So you run to the closest restaurant and grab a chicken sandwich combo meal. Well, let's add up your on-the-go lunch. A spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A contains 570 calories, 27 grams of fat, and 8 grams of saturated fat, 47 carbohydrates. Adding 1 container of their Chick-fil-A sauce and you are adding 140 calories, 14 more grams of fat, 2 grams of saturated fat, and 6 grams of carbohydrates. You want to make it a meal by adding a medium fry, will add on 400 more calories. Add a medium Coke and put down 170 more calories. That is 62 grams of fat in one meal. You are consuming 8 more grams of fat than the FDA recommends for health reasons. That is 13 grams of saturated fat and 101 grams of carbohydrates. Something is not right about this. In your quick 30-minute lunch break, you just consumed 1,300 calories, and since it is low in nutrition, it's not likely to keep you full for very long. So before 1 p.m., you've already exceeded your daily dose of calories and fat with little to no nutrition consumed. We as a nation are overfed and undernourished. 1 pound of fat consists of 3,500 calories. So if your dinner looks anything like your breakfast and lunch did, then you just tipped the scale in one day. Now, that is just the vanity of it all. Eating fast food often can definitely take a toll on your internal body. According to the National Institute of Health, consuming this type of food can cause a spike in blood sugar, which can lead to diabetes, headaches, weight gain, shortness of breath, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and depression. I don't know about you, but that meal to me just doesn't seem worth it. So what are healthier options? How can we stop putting this garbage into our bodies? Well, you remember that 45 minutes that you spent on social media or surfing the web after you were just absolutely exhausted from the day? Well, in 20 minutes and with 5 Tupperware containers, you could have easily thrown together a healthy lunch for every day that week. And why not? You make lunch for the kids every day, you prepare dinner for your family. Why not take a couple of minutes to invest in your health? Go for greens and nuts. Green vegetables such as spinach is loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Kale is one of the best green vegetable choices out there. Kale is the definition of a superfood. You can make it into a salad, add it to a soup, or blend a handful into a green smoothie. Asparagus is high in protein and assists your body with detoxification, and asparagus is also high in fiber, which fills you up and leaves you feeling full longer. Here I have put together food that can easily be stored in Tupperware and taken along. For your lunch, sandwiches are always an easy go-to, and 100% whole wheat bread should be the base of your lunch, as well as adding hummus, kale, peppers, apples, mushrooms, carrots, cucumbers, and a handful of nuts. Quinoa is also a really good filler. It's just like a ricey green substance. It's natural, doesn't have any bleached flour in it. So instead of picking up a greasy fried chicken sandwich, try making your own at home with 2 slices of wheat bread, some peppers, mushrooms, kale, and hummus. And instead of french fries with a side of ketchup, throw some carrots and sliced cucumbers into the pack. A slice of whole wheat bread is high in fiber and has been found to reduce the risk of heart disease because of its high fiber content. According to a study from the University of Washington, as one shifts from white bread to whole wheat bread, the chances of having heart disease turns to 20%. Red peppers are an excellent source of vitamin A and C, potassium, folic acid, and fiber. There are so many healthy options that you may be overlooking because they seem like too much of a hassle. But really, what's an extra 15 minutes out of your day when it can prevent dozens of diseases plaguing our country? Isn't your health worth an extra couple of minutes? Thank you for listening, and I hope that I've persuaded you to make some healthier choices in your life.